Facebook sponsoring secrets. Learn how to sponsor 1 to 3 people for your home business this weekend and earn a commission, all without chasing and begging your friends and family and by avoiding being placed in Facebook jail. How does that sound this afternoon? Sound pretty cool? I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Very excited about this. So let's dive right into the training. So how would it feel? How would it feel to get out of training mode and learning mode and start implementing, some simple steps that will boost your results dramatically? Just go ahead and type in the chat box. Let me know how would that feel, to finally, get out of training mode and start to take some action on some simple steps that will help to boost your results dramatically. I see Very from Martine. Awesome, awesome. How would it feel to have a breakthrough in your business this weekend, right? This weekend, we got today and tomorrow. You can actually sponsor a person or 2 people, 3 people between now and Sunday. Pretty incredible stuff. What would that look like for you? If you were to sponsor 1 person, 2 people this weekend, what would that mean for you? Would you make some extra money? Would you possibly rank advance in your company? What would that mean to you? Would that be an extra few dollars to actually pay off a bill? Right? Be awesome. How would it feel to know that by pressing the send button on Facebook, you could recruit on demand? Just by pressing the send button, you could actually start to recruit some people on demand. What if you had a cost-effective way to earn an extra $500 to $2,500 a month in your business that was legitimate and radically changed your network marketing business? How would that feel? It's incredible, awesome, cool. What if you could teach your team the same strategy I'm going to share with you this afternoon for mass duplication? Let's say they spent a weekend and was able to sponsor 1 person, 2 people, 3 people over the weekend. How would that feel? How would that change your business? Awesome, amazing, cool, cool. Well, here's my official promise to you, right? My promise to you is I, Antonio Thompson, promise to share with you the exact Facebook sponsoring secrets to sponsor 1 to 3 people this weekend for your home business and earn a commission without begging and pestering your friends and family and ending up in Facebook jail. This is the same strategy that has allowed me to go from struggling, 1 year struggling, to actually generating 2,879 leads in 18 months, sponsoring as many as 7 people in a single week, and earning over $6,500 in commissions. I promise by the end of this webinar to allow you to be able to implement this exact strategy yourself within the next 96 hours of this webinar. Pretty amazing, right? I promise to show you this strategy and how this strategy will allow you to sponsor all the people you could ever need to become a top producer in any direct sales, multi-level, top tier affiliate program. And finally, I promise you more out of life and the ability to provide for yourself and your family with everything you want out of life for you and them and the peace of mind that comes with it. Now, is that a bold promise? Yes, it's a very bold promise, and I plan to keep it. So just, before we, go into the training, I want to share with you, who I am and why you should listen to me. And so I may have stated this in the beginning, but my name is Antonio Thompson. I am from Brooklyn, New York, and I've been in the network marketing industry for about 2 years. And over the course of the next few slides, I'm going to share with you some results, just share with you where I am now and actually where I came from. So here's a quick slide I took today. This shows the last 14 months where I've generated over 2,938 leads, 4 leads today, 22 in the last 7 days, last 30 days, 79 leads. On the right-hand side, that shows, my email list, basically 14 subscribers today, 6 subscribers yesterday, and 1 person so far has unsubscribed to me. Boo-hoo. It's all good. Um, and so that's allowed me to, I've sponsored and recruited 6 business partners in 9 days. I am on the leaderboard. I've been on the leaderboard for an affiliate program that I promote. Now, if I were to ask you in the comments, would it be different if you could top the leaderboard for whatever it is you're promoting? How would it feel? How would it feel to be on the leaderboard for something that you were promoting? It'd be awesome. I'm sure, pretty sure it would be, right? I've throughout the course of the last few months, my email is consistently filled with commission notifications, lead notifications, and member sign up notifications. This is what's been happening in my business. I get commissions coming in almost on a daily basis. That's a recent commission payout for a program that I promote, and this practically happens on total autopilot. I've also had the honor being selected member of the month for an affiliate program that I promote, as well as being a certified coach. I've had the opportunity to, attend some cool events and meet some awesome rock stars. That's me on the left-hand side with Ray Higdon, in the center with Todd Falcone, and on the right-hand side with Lisa Torres. Martine, you're funny. I can't write fast enough. Don't worry. This will be recorded and you can check it out, as well as I'll slow down when we get to the real training point. I've also, been featured on being on stage, receiving an award at a recent event, and just to share with you some of the things that people, have said about me in terms of my training and how I've helped them. Uh, I'm gonna butcher Chi's name to the end. He says, we walked out of this mastermind with really awesome strategies. I think Antonio is putting together another one for next month. So if you're in the New York City area, you're welcome to join us. This is after a mastermind I did in New York with some marketers. Shamar Diaz says, five signups this month. Best month ever. The coaching was definitely a help. Thanks, Antonio and Ed. Pretty awesome stuff. Mike says, Football Sunday, folks. I saw my first email commission today. I feel this is the first of many to come. Shout out to Brian Antonio. Just, people getting results. And that's what I'm here for and to help you get. My story. Oops, let me go back. I'm going to skip my story. So, the reality of the situation is life hasn't always been so great. Right? We've all, experienced, working a 9 to 5 job, and I was there too. Not too long ago, I worked full time at an institution of higher education, actually as a development officer, fundraiser, raising money for the college, to provide scholarships for students, to support faculty research, working with faculty members on grants, and I thought that was going to be my life. I thought I was going to would do this for the next, 40 years or so, and retire and live happily ever after. Unfortunately, what I realized is, I went to school for several years and got several degrees, and with those several degrees came several loan payments. And so, after, some thought and thinking about it, I came to realize that me working a very mid-level five-figure job wasn't going to allow me, one, to pay off all my student loans, which kind of amounted to about low six-figure student loans. I went to some pretty good schools, but they cost. So me working a full-time job, earning mid five-figure salary wasn't going to allow me to pay off those loans in a sufficient amount of time, as well as be able to retire and live the life that I dreamed. Additionally, frustration at work began to set in, right? So I was raising, upwards of $100 million a year for the school, but my salary barely increased, right? We were constantly being overworked, told to raise more money. Excuse me. Told to raise more money, but the compensation between what we were raising versus what we were getting in terms of salary just wasn't equitable, right? I think every year we get a cost of living increase about 2, 3, 4%. And if you're familiar with the real estate and living in New York City, a 3%, 4% increase does barely makes a dent. Additionally, these unrealistic expectations of more money, higher goes, more money. And I just got fed up. And the environment just became more and more toxic. And I just knew I had to get out of there. And so that's when I discovered network marketing and internet marketing. And as Eric Worre says, it's certainly a better way. And, I decided that I was going to, enter the industry and the profession and give it a shot. And so for about 16 months, I got nowhere. I went down the rabbit hole, just like probably many of you have, went down the rabbit hole, chasing shiny object after shiny object, trying to find the um, the quick fix, the quick answer that was going to get me results. You know, um, I didn't, recruit anyone in those first 16 months. I didn't really make any money. I actually, as I said before, I spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars going down the rabbit hole. And just so I didn't feel like a loser or someone, really like a loser, I actually paid for my family's auto ship so I wouldn't, feel like a loser. And if you've done that, don't do it anymore. Bad move, don't do that. But the things that I discovered in the last few months has significantly transformed my business, and I'm going to share some of that stuff with you today. And so, what I discovered is I identify what new reps were being told versus what successful reps and top earners were actually doing in their business. In this training, I'm going to share with you exactly some of those tips and how you can actually leverage them to building a profitable business using Facebook. So just some few housekeeping notes and expectations. We should go for about 60 minutes, maybe a little bit longer with questions. But for the next 60 minutes, I want you to eliminate all distractions. If you have children, plop them in front of the TV, turn off Facebook, turn off Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those other cool things. Shut off your phone and pay close attention to the information I'm going to share with you this afternoon. You're also going to want to grab a pen and paper to take some notes. Also grab a beverage if might get thirsty along the way. I have my water next to me right here. But grab a pen and paper, just take some notes. And I want you to additionally to suspend your disbelief and believe in what's possible, because what I'm going to share with you this afternoon, it may seem simple and easy, but it is possible for you to take these strategies, take action, and get results today and tomorrow in your business. I guaranteed. Lastly, I want you to engage, right? I definitely I like to have an interactive discussion, conversation, get you all involved in the training. So if I do ask for comments and questions, definitely type them in the chat box. You can see them on the right hand side. Additionally, there is a Q&A function on the left hand side. If you do have a question that you'd like me to answer at the end, put it in that question box and I'll get to that at the end. But this afternoon, this may be the most important 60 minutes of your life. Call it luck, call it fate, call it destiny, call it whatever you want. But today, right now, could be a defining moment. It's a defining moment in your life. And I think you will look back on this information I'm about to share with you as a breakthrough and realize that everything you need to be successful is right here. And all you have to do is step into it, take action right away. And in the next 24 hours, you can start seeing results that really make a difference in your life and in your business. And so I need your full attention and commitment that you will stay engaged. I will make sure to move fast. I am from New York, so I talk very fast. So I will try to move fast and slow down when you ask me to, and show you really, what is most important and what you can use right now, right away to start making money in your business. So let's both agree not to text while we're on here. I certainly won't. And think that I will provide you with some valuable content to help you move forward in your business. Can we all agree to that? Just comment in the chat box. Let me know that we all agree to that. We're good. I know there's a little delay, but definitely type in the chat box. Let me know that we're good to move forward and have your commitment and uh, and approval to remain focused and not chat. Okay, all right, see, agreed. Cool, they're coming in now. Sweet, sweet, cool. So what does all this stuff really mean, right? And why you should be excited today, right? So maybe you feel like you're confused. You get to the computer every day. You're not sure where to start. You're not sure what direction to go in, and this training is going to change that for you because really you know what you know that this business can transform your life. You're just simply trying to figure out, what business strategy is the best fit for you. That's where we're headed to. We're not thinking about the confusion, the overwhelm. We're thinking about, okay, let's find the perfect strategy, the best strategy that works for you. You feel like you've been wasting your time, and not getting any results, in your business, and that's a common, pain point that we experience. But this training is going to help you to uncover and realize that what you're doing is really sacrificing for the benefit of your family and your family's future. You may be on information overload, feel like there's so many trainings out there, so much to learn, so much to do, and this training is going to help, synthesize some of that stuff so you can focus on only the particular strategies, and specific strategies, mainly three or four or five, that are going to get you the results you need. And so you are a sponge, I'm a sponge. We're all, constantly learning and getting new information, more information. But the strategies and things that I share this afternoon are going to point you in that right direction. Maybe you've been embarrassed, right, about what people are thinking about you. Maybe you feel like, or you've experienced people coming to you and say, well, is that a scam? Are you doing one of those things? Maybe you're afraid to, approach your family and friends, and you know that what you're doing will actually make a difference in your family's legacy and your future. And what I'd say to that, in terms of feeling embarrassed, feeling ashamed, feeling, almost unworthy, is that we are in the same place, right? I felt that way as before. And once you realize what it is you have to do and need to do to start getting results, and the results start coming in, you realize that what you're doing is what's best for your family. You're willing to take the risk to provide for them, and you know that this is the best way, if not the optimal way to do so, right? So here's what you're going to learn this afternoon, right? I'm going to show you and share with you why Facebook is still the number one social media platform, and why you must be using it for your home business. I'm going to share with you, the five common mistakes most network marketers are making on Facebook. And trust me, you're probably making mistake number three. I'm going to share with you five ways to avoid Facebook jail and being banned from messaging anyone, posting in groups. What else do they ban you from? Adding new friends, right? I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid those. Three simple, stupid, simple secrets to finding the perfect prospects for your home business on Facebook. I'm going to share with you how to keep your inbox filled with hungry prospects, ready to buy prospects, and share with you a daily plan of action guaranteed to assist you with sponsoring your first person or your next person this weekend, and an opportunity to dive deeper with me and get hands-on assistance and guidance leveraging a proven marketing and training system. Does that sound like pretty cool? Are you excited about those? What you're going to learn today? Get those pens ready, get those the notepad ready. Are you excited about this? Saying yes, awesome, cool, cool, awesome. So let's get right to it. Cool. So is this training for you, right? I'll be very quick about this. Is this training for you? You're truly ready to commit, or to having a breakthrough in your business. You're tired of spinning your wheels, feeling stuck and overwhelmed. This training is for you if you're tired of staring at the computer, not knowing where to start. This training is for you if you're tired of doing what everyone else is doing because your efforts just aren't yielding the results you desire. Like posting and sharing links all over the place. Everyone's doing it, but you it's not working for you, right? This training is for you if you know you've been put on this planet to do more than just commute to work, earn a paycheck, and you want to truly, truly make an impact in this world. And this training is for you if you're the type of person that will do the work if someone lays out a foolproof plan that's proven to get results. Now, if none of those things, those six statements here, are relevant to you, you may be on the wrong training, and I won't be offended if you jump off. But if those six statements relate to you and you can connect with them, and that's why you're here, then stick around. You're going to get some valuable training and some awesome content. So let's dive right in. Let's talk about Facebook. So what is Facebook, right? Comment in the chat box. Let me know what Facebook is. What do you think Facebook is? What is Facebook? Just share in the comment box. Let me know. There was a little delay here, but what is Facebook? Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. What is Facebook? Facebook, a place people connect. Cool, awesome. Yes, Martine, it certainly is. Any others? What is Facebook? And I'll just go into the slides because I know there's a little delay. I'll come back to the comments so I can keep the presentation moving. But Facebook is the greatest social experience experiment in more or less what sees pool of Mona too cesspool of it's funny the Facebook is the greatest social experiment in human history. Why do I say that? Well, Helen says not an ATM. That's funny. This is true. It's the greatest social experiment in human history, right? If you notice the way we've changed our interactions, the way we put all our information on a website and share our lives. It's a amazing social experience experiment, and it's crazy. And the fact of the matter is that because there's so much data, there's so much information, we can use that information as marketers to grow our business and grow our brands online. There are over 1.71 billion users worldwide. These are active users on Facebook, which this is actually a 15% increase year over year. And what this means for you, in case you've had any lingering doubts about the viability and the stability of Facebook, Facebook is too big to actually ignore. Right, so there may be Snapchat and Twitter and all the other things out there, but they don't have the same information and data as Facebook has, and Facebook is still growing. 1.13 billion people log on to Facebook daily, right? These are daily active users. This is for June 2016, which actually represents a 17% increase year over year. And here's the implication, right? A huge and vastly growing number, a huge and vastly growing number of Facebook users are active and consistent in their visits to the sites, making them a huge and promising audience for your marketing efforts, right? On average, users spend 20 minutes on Facebook. 20 minutes per day, right? And what this means for you is that you could have a short time period to make your impression. So you want to invest your time with relevant, interesting, and unique posts and offers that actually grab the attention of your audience. 20 minutes is a long time. You look at Snapchat, I think it's like a few seconds for a snap. But 20 minutes on Facebook, if you can engage your audience and get them to come into your world, it's truly, truly powerful. It is probably the most valuable property on the planet, right? With 1.71 billion users, it is so valuable because there's so many people on it and there's so much information in this one platform. That's why you see Sarah says a worldwide meeting place. Absolutely. That's why you see, Google had this attempt to create Google Plus to kind of compete with Facebook, but there's nothing going to compare to it. It's the world's largest collection of behavioral data, and it's a 24/7 worldwide social party. Right? As Sarah said, it's a worldwide meeting place. Right? It's a 24/7 worldwide social party. Some other tips or stats I didn't share with you, and this is cool to important to understand, is that although there's 1.71 billion users worldwide, there are 1.5 billion mobile active users on Facebook, and this is going to continue to increase as more and more of the world becomes connected with mobile devices. Right, powerful stuff. Another tip, 50% of 18 to 24-year-olds go on Facebook when they wake up. That's the first thing they go to, which means Facebook is important to 18 to 24-year-olds. So definitely, if that's your demographic, they're on Facebook. They're on Facebook first thing in the morning. Between the ages of 25 to 34, that's about 30% of all Facebook users are between that age range. And so if this is your target demographic for your business, you have a chance to engage these consumers considerably on Facebook. And one last tip, right? Or a statistic that's out there, every 60 seconds on Facebook, 500, this is estimate, 510 comments are posted, 293,000 statuses are updated, and 136,000 photos are uploaded. Powerful stuff. Every 60 seconds, every minute, there's 510 comments posted, 293,000 statuses update, and 136,000 photos uploaded. Powerful stuff. And the implication here is that there's a lot of engagement and activity on Facebook. You have a lot of active users, but here's our struggle and the difficulty, right? There's a huge amount of information that's competing for the attention of your prospects, of your audience. And so you need to make sure that your quality and your strategy is on point, and it matters and it connects with your audience in a very unique way. Okay, so that's what Facebook is. So what can Facebook do for your business? What can Facebook do for your business? Lots of things, right? So the first thing is Facebook traffic, right? If you think about, so I'm going to talk about this later on, but I believe it was Sarah mentioned, or was it? It was Helen actually, about Facebook not being an ATM. What you want to do is take the traffic from the people, your users, your visitors on your Facebook pages, and direct them to your website. So it's a huge source of traffic. You can also get leads from Facebook, right? When people, leave Facebook and come to your website, or they opt into your form, they become a lead for your business. Again, sales, right? You can sell on Facebook, through Facebook, but just not directly on Facebook, if that makes sense. I'll talk more about that. And mind share. This is where you can get into the conversation in the minds of your prospects, your audience, and see what they're talking about, see what matters to them, see what they want to hear about, right? There are a lot of times where you can actually post, and I'll talk about this later on, where you can post something and actually ask your audience, what are they struggling with? What do they need help with? What do they think about something, right? And they'll tell you, right? You can get, this is, it actually eliminates the need for like focus groups, right? You can actually go to your audience and ask a question and get a response. Powerful stuff. And you get marketing intel, right? Customer insight, market knowledge, etc. So hugely powerful. But here's the state of Facebook in our world, right? These are three different memes here, and I'm sure people are laughing about these. Um, this is the current state of Facebook in our world, right? Network marketing, right? The one on the left here says, when Facebook friends try to sell me stuff, I'm running, right? This is one from, I think, from The Office. Yeah, if you could stop selling things on Facebook, that'd be great. The one on the right, with the political climate and what's happening in the U.S. particularly, everyone's a political scholar now, right? But this one says, received a C in government and civics class in high school, is somehow a constitutional scholar and political expert on Facebook. This is just what's happening on Facebook. And as I said before, if you want to grapey grape, if you want to build a profitable business online, your Facebook profile, what you share cannot look like Times Square. I live in New York, so I grabbed this image. It cannot look like Times Square. Here's some of the 5 common mistakes network marketers and direct sales professionals or unprofessionals make on Facebook. Number 1, they treat it like an ATM, right? And I'll share more about this in the later slides, but people don't come to Facebook to buy. They come there for several reasons, and several reasons only: to engage, to connect, and look at funny pictures. Your profile looks like Times Square, meaning you have advertisements all over the place. You're constantly pitching and promoting on your page. Just doesn't work. Mistake number 3, you send unsolicited links to your friends, family, and even complete strangers, right? Have you ever received a message from someone? Comment in the chat. Have you ever received a message from someone you don't know, and all they do is say, "Hey, check this out. You'd be perfect for me. You look like a like-minded individual. Join my business. Here's the link." Right? That's a major mistake that most marketers, many marketers make online. Fourth mistake, they're constantly pitching and promoting, in groups, in on pages. Like I'll have people who who will comment on my, let's say, my image quote or something like that for the day or some of the status update and pitch their company. Crazy stuff, right? The last step, they don't provide value and don't engage, right? We'll talk about what value is: providing educational content, things that help your audience, and they don't engage with their audience, right? These are the five common mistakes that the marketers are making. If you can stop doing these five, you are leaps and bounds ahead of the other marketers in your niche. So, can you handle the truth? Right? Seen this movie? You can't handle the truth. Can you handle the truth about Facebook? The truth about Facebook is people don't go to Facebook to solve a problem. They don't come to Facebook to shop or buy. Don't come to Facebook looking for a business opportunity. Like, when's the last time you said to yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Facebook to go buy some sneakers"? No one says that ever, right? They don't come to Facebook to buy. They don't come there looking for a business opportunity. They don't even come there to talk about politics. It just happens there, right? If you want to talk politics, you go to a forum or something, or you go watch the news, right? No one's on Facebook to actually read political commentary. They don't go there to get news updates, right? I'm not going there to find out what happened in the debate, although people will talk about it, but I'm not going there as my first news source, right? People go to Facebook to connect, share, and be entertained. That's about it. Connect, share, and be entertained. And the huge problem is most of us don't get it right. We think that people are there to solve a problem. We think they're there to buy something. Because that's what we want. That's what we need, right? We need to sell a product. We're looking to get people to join our business, but regular people generally aren't on Facebook to buy, shop, you know, join a business opportunity, talk about politics, get the news. They're just there to be entertained, connect with people, and share stuff. That's all they're there for. And Facebook actually wants you to do the same thing. Facebook wants you to connect, share, entertain, and build your social credibility, and then invite them to consume and buy. Let me say that again. Facebook actually wants you, from the business perspective, they want you to connect, share, entertain, and this will build your social credibility, right? People will become connected with you. They'll start to like you, know you, trust you, and then you can invite them to consume more of your content and then buy from you. This is powerful. If you didn't write this down, you should definitely write this down. Cool. So Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg's, they basically want a positive user experience. And so if your content does not create or enhance the user experience on Facebook, they're going to give you negative marks. They're going to, not show your content to people. And so here's how they actually measure your your the if you're contributing to the positive, user experience. One, positive feedback. What does that mean? Well, are people actually liking, commenting, and sharing your stuff? Are people watching your videos? Are they engaging with your content? If it's positive and people are doing that, you'll notice that your content will be shown to more people. Now, if there's no feedback and no one responds to your posts, your updates, then it's going to be shown to nobody. So the goal for you is to get people to engage with your content. If you do this, if you notice, On Facebook, if you're getting no content or no engagement and comments or reactions to your post, that one particular post or a couple of posts, then you know that your audience doesn't like that kind of content, which means you should change it up. So I've actually noticed on my fan page that I don't get much engagement when I post just status updates with a quote. But what I have noticed on my personal page, when I post status updates with just a quote, no image or anything like that, just a text, I get more engagement. So I'm making adjustments on my fan page to not post quote text quote on my page, right? So you need to be very cognizant of what actually is happening on your profile so you can make adjustments along the way. Now, if you get negative feedback, meaning, let's say people, hide your post, or they block you, or they take any non positive, any negative action on your post, well, Facebook is seeing that as, well, something must be really wrong or something going on with your profile, that they may react in several ways, right? One being placing you in Facebook jail, or banning you from certain activities, or on the more extreme side, um, deactivating your account, and that can happen. So your three main marketing objectives on Facebook are the following: one, build your audience, get people to your page, get them to like your page, or get them to see more of your stuff. So get them to engage, build your audience, get them on your page. The second thing is to get audience engagement, and that's through sharing valuable content, posts, things that people are going to engage with. And the third tip is inviting them to buy something, right? Giving them an invitation to your website, an invitation to a webinar, an invitation to a product. Okay, that's what you want to do. Any questions before I continue on? Just drop them in the comments box or in the chat box before I keep going. I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is cool. So yeah, you want to actually just think about Facebook in these three pillars, right? Build your audience, engage with your audience, provide valuable content, blog posts, videos, status updates, pictures, that kind of nature. And then as they engage, invite them to things, invite them to a webinar, invite them to, check out a product that could help them, invite them to a behind the scenes tour of your office, whatever it is, invite them to something so that you can also invite them to actually make a purchase, right? Cool beans, cool beans. Awesome, awesome. Sweet, makes sense. Cool. Ever been in the Facebook Slammer? Comment in the chat box. Let me know if you've been in Facebook jail before. I have several times actually. Have you been in Facebook jail before? I'm going to share with you 5 ways to actually avoid getting in the Facebook Slammer. Cool. I'm seeing yes. Nope. Martine, you never been in Facebook jail? Lucky you. I'm sure some folks on here have been in Facebook jail. So Facebook jail is a reality. If you do certain activities that don't fall in line with Facebook's guidelines, you can be placed on in Facebook jail, which means you have a limited capabilities with the platform. They will either limit your ability to join groups, post in groups, maybe even add add friends to your list. Because what happens is if you're doing an activity that doesn't seem normal, they're going to a red flag is going to go up, and so you want to make sure that your activity doesn't seem like you are not being a human online. And so here are 5 ways to avoid the Facebook slammer. The first is let some time pass between your posts. Now, whether it's excitement, productivity rush or persistence, or we just sometimes post identical content in multiple groups or pages at the exact same time, right? And so what happens is, and I learned this the hard way, If you are sharing, content, let's say a blog post or a video or a quote, in various Facebook groups, and you do it like in the span of 3 minutes, you post in like 100 Facebook groups, Facebook sees that as unnormal activity, right? So meaning a human being probably could not, and if they could not basically post in 100 groups in 3 minutes, or they see that as spam, right? So in our eagerness to get our content, sometimes good content, but also most of the time bad content where people are actually pitching their opportunity, in our eagerness to get that content out there, we post quickly, and that will get you in trouble with the Facebook police, and because they're on the hunt for spammers, and so if they notice that you're sharing the same information everywhere all at once, it will likely get you thrown in Facebook jail. Additionally, if you're copying and pasting the same message to people, over and over again, in messages, that will also land you in Facebook jail. If you are adding people, to your friend requests, quickly, let's say 25, 30, 40 people friend requests, and most people aren't adding you back, that will also land you in Facebook jail. So to avoid a Facebook sentence, um, you know, on one side, one tip, while actually trying to share content in the same groups or multiple groups, wait a few minutes between each post, right? So post something in one group, wait a minute, post something again, wait a minute, post something again, wait a minute, and try to make it appear or seem like you're actually a human being posting these posts, right? So you want to actually not just copy and paste, but actually type it in, because makes it seems like you actually are. Well, it makes it you are actually typing the content into the group. So you want to make sure that happens with messaging people. Certainly make sure, that you're not copying and pasting, and actually having authentic conversations with people and starting conversations authentically. So actually typing a message to, someone, is the way to avoid being placed in Facebook jail, because you're copying and pasting the same message and sending it to hundreds of people, through Messenger. Second tip, make it personal, but be careful when tagging. To avoid being blocked by Facebook, make sure your content on Facebook is based on, honest and the real you. You know, One thing that I've noticed very, um, rampant on Facebook is that, on top of people actually friend requesting people they don't know, there are also people are actually adding people to groups, that I didn't want to join. They'll tag you in posts that you are not even in the image or the post, right? So what happens is, if that happens, and I do this too, when it happens, what I'll do is I'll have a conversation with the person who tagged me, and then I'll unfollow or remove the tag. But some people, if they're tagged in posts that they have no interest in, or they're not even in the picture that the person's sharing, they'll just go up there and block you, or send a Facebook negative, comment or remark to Facebook, let them know that this is spam, right? And so this is how you avoid being placed in Facebook jail. Just make sure you connect with people who you actually know, and don't tag people when they're not in the picture. Simple, simple, very simple. Understand how Facebook works. We talked about this in a previous slide about what Facebook actually wants from you. But one of the key policies with Facebook is understanding the difference between your personal page and your business page. You definitely want to make sure that any business that you're engaging in happens on a business profile, as opposed to your personal page. Now you can certainly share things from your business profile to your personal page, but I recommend just doing anything business related on your business page, and share things that might be interesting to your audience on your personal page. Just share it from your fan page, right? You can also check out, Facebook's terms and policies, um, on Facebook. Just type in terms and conditions or whatever, you'll find it'll come up. Don't act like a spammer. There are several actions, behaviors that, in addition to being annoying to other users, can actually threaten your account, i.e., being placed in Facebook jail, but also having your account completely deactivated. Um, One tip: um, don't don't promote your business on the business pages of others, other users. Posting, like I said before, posting a opportunity link on someone else's page as a comment to their post can result in you getting banned, because that person who's running that page will probably mark that post as spam. Obviously the friend requests, the tagging, the private messages that are copy and paste. Be careful what you're doing there, and don't be a spammer. Don't go posting crazy. So you don't want to post like 50 times a day. This is a fundamental tip if you want to avoid being blocked by Facebook. I recommend staggering your posts, 3 to 5 times a day on your business page. And remember, it's not necessary to tell your customers, your prospects, every single detail about your business. You actually, and I'll talk about this in the next few slides. You'll actually want to create curiosity and invite them to visit your website, your blog, where they can actually learn more about your business or the project that you are working on. Does that make sense, everybody? How to avoid Facebook jail? If I go back to the initial slide about what Facebook wants from you, if you're doing that, if you're creating, content that, is engaging, if you are connecting with people, if you're sharing, valuable information, you're being entertaining, and you're doing it in an authentic way, you will avoid, being placed in Facebook jail. Okay, cool beans. Let's keep rocking and rolling here. We're doing good here. All right. So, how to find the perfect prospects this weekend? You guys ready for this? How to find the perfect prospects this weekend. And so there are several ways in which you can do this. I'm going to share them with you here. The first way is the Facebook graph search. Depending on you can be in any industry, any profession, and you can leverage the Facebook graph search to find people who have an interest in whatever it is you're offering, selling, and if they live in the area. The second way is Facebook groups, right? You can find a Facebook group that match your audience and prospect. You want to connect with the administrator, make good posts and interact in the group. When I say good posts, value related posts, not posts that's saying, hey, I'm looking for 5 people to join my business, or hey, the year is almost out. I need, um, I got 3 spots open. That's not the kind of post you want to post in these groups. You want to share value, education information that answers a question of your target audience. And then once you've joined the group, you connect with the administrator, you can actually now sort through and connect with people through private message, right? So you want to scroll through, and I'll give an example of this in the next couple of slides. You want to scroll through and actually look at people's profile and see who you might want to work with, right? Who looks, like the type of person that you would want to hang out with and build a business together with. Are they, do they look, sharp? Do they look professional? They look like they're a fun person, or do they look very sterile and just like not so energized, So using the Facebook graph search, right? So you can search, and I did a search today. I did a search for people who like Ray Higdon and live in Brooklyn, right? So there are a bunch of people. This list goes, a few ways down, but I found people who live in Brooklyn and like Ray Higdon. Why? Because my target is network marketers. And here's a key tip for you, all of you who are building a network marketing business. 95, I think it's 95, 97% of network marketers are struggling. And so they're either in a company and they're happy, they're in a company and they're not happy, or they're looking at network marketing as a, profession, or a career, or a second sort of business, right? And so your ideal prospects are going to be people who have an interest in network marketing, not that list of 100 friends and family that your upline sponsor told you to create. It's people who actually have an interest in network marketing. That's your easiest bet for getting people into your business opportunity. And so I'm targeting network marketers because I want to see how I can help them. I have things that I can offer, products that I can offer that can help them with marketing online, or if they're open to it, I can share with them my primary business. So in this particular case, I'm searching for people who like Ray Higdon and live in Brooklyn. I did another one, people who like Network Marketing Pro and live in New York. Another, network marketing, search. Now you can do this for any niche, right? Here's one here. People who like underwater basket weaving and live in New York, right? Maybe I want to put together an event of underwater basket weaving professionals, and I want to connect with people who have an interest in it. So I've got several folks, several hundred folks who on Facebook have declared and said, I have an interest in underwater basket weaving. Maybe I have a product that I can offer them that makes underwater basket weaving easier. Or, I don't know, I'm making stuff. Let's say, how to not get water in your basket when you're underwater basket weaving. Whatever it is, right? There's something that I have that I can offer as a solution or a solution to a problem. And I have an audience that is on Facebook that I can connect with. Totally, totally incredible and powerful stuff here. Underwater basket weaving, that's a good one. The graph search. So when you get this list of people who have similar interests, Ray Higdon and Ray Higdon live in Brooklyn, underwater basket weaving in New York, your goal is to follow them, not to friend them. As I said before, when we were talking about avoiding Facebook jail, when you add people that you don't know, and you do a lot of that, you're more likely to get placed in Facebook jail. So what you want to do, you want to follow them first, and you can follow as many people as you like. There's no limits. There's no Facebook jail punishment by following people. So you can follow as many people as you want. So what I do first is I follow them. What this does is it sends them a notification that you're following them, and more than likely, what they're going to do is check out your profile. And when you follow them, depending on there's certain I'm not you can't there's no really set answer for what happens, but in some cases, when you do follow them, it allows you to see their full profile, their news feed, and then you can actually like, comment, and share on their posts. Right? This can happen if it may happen with some posts. Some profiles it may or may not happen. But if it does happen, I either scroll through their profile, I'll see if there's anything interesting there. I'll like some stuff, maybe I'll comment on some stuff, and then I'll send them a private message. And this private message is really just to start a conversation, right? I'm gonna say, hey, their first name. I'm gonna have an enticing first sentence. I'm gonna share with them why I'm messaging them, because you don't want to just say some generic cut and paste message. You want to be very authentic and real, and tell them why you're messaging them. Hey, Corey, or Coy, I think it is. I just saw your post and comments on Eric Roy's page. I checked out your profile. We definitely have the same mindset. Like when you posted a few days ago about staying on one course until success. So I thought I would connect with you. Great to chat with you. What exactly do you do for work, right? I'm asking a question. So you want to be very real and authentic when you have these conversations, and don't be so fast to like just copy and paste the same message over and over again to 50 people expecting people to respond. Be genuine, be unique, go through their profiles, see what you can connect with, find that common thread, make a connection, send a message, and make that message personable. Does that make sense? Cool beans, cool beans. Let's go to the next slide. Oops. So Facebook groups. So you want to find a Facebook group to match your audience and prospects, right? So let's say you want to connect with people who are interested in personal development. Type in personal development. There'll be tons of public groups that come up. Join some groups. You can connect with the administrator. Make good posts and interact in the group, meaning share value, educational content, some helpful tips in the group. Then you can also send a private message to people that you want to engage with and connect with, right? The same formula as we just talked about in the last slide when we're connecting with people who we've searched for in the search bar. So find Facebook groups to match your audience and prospect. Connect with the administrator. Make a good post and interact with. Make good posts and interact in the group. Share some value. Share a blog post. Share a video, whatever, and then interact and engage with other people's posts in the group, and private message people you want to actually connect with further. More tips on finding the perfect prospects this weekend. Facebook fan page. Now, I did a demo video, I think yesterday or so, where I share with you how you can actually connect with people who like your fan page. And so you want to, you can message or send a video to people who like your fan page. You want to you can welcome them to your fan page on your timeline, and when you reach out to them, see how you can assist them. Some will want to join you, and so this is a great way to connect with some people this weekend who have liked your fan page and you may not have talked to them. Now you want to make sure, I don't know if you can do this from your uh, your desktop, but you can certainly do it from your phone or your iPad or mobile device if you have the Pages app installed as well as Facebook app installed. So when you go to the Facebook Pages app and you see who liked your page, you can then click on their name, and that will automatically open up your Facebook app, and you can send them a message directly from there. I would also follow them if you can, and start a conversation. See how you can assist them. Again, some will actually need some help and will join you in your business. Facebook Live videos. Now this is incredibly huge, and I challenge you, all of you that are on this afternoon, between today and tomorrow, to do a Facebook Live video with a strong call to action. Now, what you want to do, it's a 4-step process, right? The first step is you introduce yourself on the video. Hey, this is Antonio Thompson from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm coming to you from my home office here in Brooklyn, New York. I just said it again. Hey, what's up? This is Antonio Thompson from Brooklyn, New York, coming to you from my home office. Then I ask a question, right? So the question is the answer you're going to provide. So the question you want to ask them is, something of value, something that they're struggling with. And so the question can be, are you struggling to generate leads on Facebook? Are you struggling to, lose the baby weight? Are you looking? You've been struggling, to eat healthier, but everything you see in the supermarket when it comes to organic food is overpriced and expensive. In today's video, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can, eat healthier without breaking the bank. And so then you go ahead and go ahead and deliver on that content, right? So you introduced yourself, you've asked a question, you now are going to answer that question and provide the content. At the end of that video, you simply say, I hope you got value out of this live stream. If you did, certainly please like it, share it, and comment on it. And be sure to do something, right? What do you want them to do next? Do you want them to message you for more information? Do you want them to go to a particular link and grab a training, a PDF? Do you want them to, go to a website and purchase a course? Tell them exactly what you want them to do. You just did a Facebook Live that shared, some value, 3 tips on how to travel the world without, breaking the bank, right? You share 3 tips. If you want more information or more strategies on how you can travel the world at discount prices, send me a private message. I'll be happy to share with you some more tips and how you can do this, how you can travel the world, whatever it is, right? Have a strong call to action. I challenge you. These four things I'm sharing with you on how to find the perfect prospects are things you want to do this weekend to sponsor that one, two, three people in your business and earn a commission, right? As a bonus tip, you can also create your own sort of like mini campaign, mini launch, right? Where you do a Facebook Live video, and you say something like, give you an example. I have a coaching client who's been doing this, but you say something like, are you struggling to generate leads online? Have you felt like, when you get to the computer every morning or afternoon when it's time to work, you don't know where to start? I totally understand. I've been there too. In fact, I struggled for years until I found something that that changed the game for me and transformed my marketing, and showed me exactly what to do step by step every single day when I get in front of the computer. If you are serious and if you're an action taker, comment I'm in below. I've got 5 spots available. I got only 5 spots available where I'm going to work with people who are serious over the next 30 days to help them get results in their business, whatever it is, right? So you can do a mini campaign, mini launch where you provide, you share people the challenges and struggles they're having. You offer some help, some value, and then you offer an opportunity for people, a select group of people, 5 people, 10 people, to dive deeper with you on a more one-on-one basis, and you can actually help them. This has worked, hugely in my business, and I've seen some of my coaching clients get some significant results by doing that bonus, and creating a mini launch. So how to keep your inbox full. So if you want to keep your inbox filled with people, reaching out to you saying they want to, work with you, with credit card in hand, asking you, how can I learn more about what you're doing? You have to ask curiosity grabbing questions, right? These are questions that you ask your audience and you ask them to respond to. Here are some examples. I just lost 10 pounds in 30 days and I feel amazing. PM me if you'd like to know how I did it, right? This is totally different from what most people post on their timelines, right? Most of the timeline posts are about, yeah, I lost 10 pounds in 30 days. Click this link to join my business, right? This actually creates curiosity, and what you're asking people to do is to message you if they want to learn more. Now, the only highly qualified people who have an interest in this losing weight kind of thing are going to reach out to you. Then what do? You have a conversation with them. You take them off of Facebook and get them on the phone. And if you're in a health and wellness company, you can offer them the product, or if they're open to, the business side of things, you can offer them the business as well. But what you've done here is you created curiosity, and people are going to reach out to you who have an interest in what it is you're talking about here. Here's another example. Just got home from an event with Eric Worre and learned how to use text messages to get 95% more confirmed appointments. PM me if you want my notes. Right? If I'm in network marketing and I'm struggling in my business and I see this status update and you just learned how to get more confirmed appointments using text messages, I'm going to reach out to you to try and learn what you just learned. Translate into a number of things, right? This conversation can go into me actually offering them an opportunity for coaching. This could turn into me offering them an opportunity for maybe an affiliate program that I promote, right? So you can, create some curiosity grabbing questions and keep your inbox filled with people reaching out to you, wanting to learn more about what you just did and how they can do it too. Third one, I finally learned a way to get 5+ leads per day on Facebook. Want that for your business? PM me for a free coaching call, right? Raising curiosity. Most people aren't generating 5+ leads per day. That's just a reality, right? If you are doing that and you've generated 1 lead, I generated 4 leads today. Want to learn how to do that for your business? PM me for a free coaching call, and I'll share exactly how I did it. Now, in that coaching call, We'll have a conversation. I'll see what they're struggling with, and then I will direct them down a path that can help them solve their problem, right? It could be more coaching from me. It could also be an affiliate program that I promote. It can also be if they tell me they're in this company, I'm listening throughout the conversation, they're telling me they're in a company that they don't like, or their upline sponsor is not really helping them, or they're not getting leadership and guidance, then I may direct them to my network marketing company. But these posts here allow you to get people's attention, and only the people that are most interested in what it is you're talking about will reach out to you. Here's another one. I'm showing marketers how to get 5+ leads on Facebook for free tonight. Want to invite? Comment yes below. Here's another one. Wow, can't believe everyone can get these for free. PM me if you want one. I see all the time people talking about, getting free product samples from their company, and they go, hey, get your product samples, click this link, email me, talk to me. No, create curiosity. Wow, I can't believe everyone can get these for free, and just like show it on the a picture or something. PM me if you want one. That way, only people who are most interested in what it is you have to offer will reach out to you. No links. Don't add any links to these posts, right? It's all about getting people to reach out to you. 'Cause if they get a link, it's going to go to your company's page, and what's going to happen? They're going to go to the page. They're going to see the company. They're going to Google XYZ company, Grapey Grape company, and see all the negative stuff about the company. You don't want that. You want to tell them what it is you're doing and qualify them to see your business, right? You're in the business of qualification. You don't need everyone to work with you, right? You want to simply create curiosity, get them to message you, people who are serious, qualify that person, and then take them to the next step, which is a third party resource and tool. Does that make sense, everybody? Just make sure we're good. Any questions here about that? Cool, cool, cool. Absolutely. Awesome, awesome. So here's your simple daily method of operation for the next 2 days and beyond. I didn't talk too much about this in this training because it wasn't about mindset and stuff. But at the end of the day, what's going to move you forward or hold you back is not the skills and the strategies I just shared with you. What's going to hold you back is really what's in your head, your mindset. And so 15 to 20 minutes per day, you should be devoting and investing in reshaping and reprogramming your mind, either through podcasts, reading a book, looking at YouTube videos. That is where the change will happen. The change it's not going to happen by me sharing with you these Facebook tips and strategies, right? Many of you probably already knew this stuff, right? It's nothing new. But the transformation and the difference comes from when you become a different person and understand that you are worthy and capable of what it is you desire and want, right? So simple daily method of operation, personal development, 15 to 20 minutes a day at the bare minimum. 2, start 20 new conversations a day using the methods I shared. Now, when I say start 20 new conversations, I don't mean sit there and have 20 ongoing conversations the whole day, right? I don't mean sit there and talk to John from 9 a.m. to midnight. What I mean is start 20 conversations, right? You find someone that you want to connect with, send them the introductory message, right? Hey, John, you know, wasn't sure if I was going to reach out to you, but decided to because you seem like a very sharp person. Saw that you were in the network marketing Eric Warrior group. Totally cool. I saw your post about X, Y, and Z. I totally agree with you. What else do you do? What else do you have going on? Right? Start a conversation. You don't have to sit there and continue a conversation because you're busy, but start 20 conversations a day. Right? If you do that this weekend, today and tomorrow, that's 40 conversations you started. Now, over time, right, those 40 people, let's say 10% get exposed to your business, and maybe you close 1 out of 4 people, right? So one person joins your business. That's powerful. 20 conversations today, tomorrow. Share one piece of relevant and valuable content, a blog post or a Facebook Live. Create some content. If you have a blog, create a blog post. If you don't have a blog, you definitely should have one because it's a part of branding yourself online. But if you don't, write a Facebook Live. Write a Facebook Live. Shoot a Facebook Live video. Right? Simple. Hey, this is Antonio Thompson. Do you struggle with keeping the weight down? Do you struggle with finding healthy options or organic healthy options for your pet? Stay tuned. Today's short video, I'm sharing with you how you can, create your own healthy, organic pet food at home that will have your dog, energetic and healthier, whatever, right? So create some content and then have a short call to action at the end. If you got value, like it, share it, comment on it. Definitely go to this website, grab your free PDF, go to this website, grab this course, private message me for more information, have a strong call to action. Create 2 curiosity posts, right? Think about your business, think about what people are struggling with, and create 2 curiosity posts and ask people to private message you if they want to learn how you did it or if they want to learn X, right? You could take something from this training webinar that I just did. Here's a curiosity post. Just got a awesome training webinar, and you can tag me in it too. Just got off an awesome training webinar with Antonio Thompson. He shared with me, how to actually sponsor 1 to 3 people this week, specifically using the Facebook graph search. Want my notes? PM me. Right? Simple. By now, I should add one more thing actually. You also have to, as you create this content and connect with people through new conversations and share 2 curiosity posts, you do have to follow up, right? You can do all this stuff, and if you don't engage in the conversation with people who actually reach out to you, if you don't engage in conversation with people who actually, opt into your offer or reach out to you, you've lost it, right? So definitely have to follow up and engage with people when they do reach out to you. So by now, you see how you can build a profitable business in Facebook and attract high quality leads and sales to you immediately this weekend without begging and pestering your friends and family. Did you get value this afternoon? Comment in the chats over there. Let me know if you got value out of there. Look at some of the comments. Wes barking like he's never barked before. Funny, funny, funny. Um, did you get value this afternoon? Awesome, awesome, cool. So I'm not sure why you're here. That should say afternoon. This afternoon, maybe you just like hopping on webinars and soaking up some training, and now you're gonna go back to the couch eating Doritos and hot dogs and watching the game. Or I'm hoping you're the latter person. You're the person that's going to leap forward and take action on the information I shared. Right? Here's a harsh reality. Right? 70-90% of people you talk to about your business will say no, thank you. That's just the reality. The list you make of 100 friends and family, 70-90% of them will say no, thank you. Imagine though, in fact, only 10 or 30 will ever join you in business, and that's just the numbers, right? But imagine if you could assist the 70 and 90% of people who said no to you and earn an income. Imagine if the same 70 and 90% of people saw you as the authority and leader that they wanted to learn from and buy from, right? Here's the truth. The reason why, I said it before, 95, 97% of people are struggling in the industry, and most of the time it's because of leadership. Most of the time it's because they don't have, a game plan or a roadmap to get results. Now imagine if you could be that leader and authority that provides the training, like I'm doing now, provide the value, and work with the 70-90% of people who said no to you. What happens is they realize they're not getting this kind of support from their current upline sponsor, their company. And they're going to ask you, because you provide so much value and training and awesomeness, they're going to ask you, hey, what are you working on? Imagine if you could work with them and teach them and help them and still profit from them. Imagine if you enhanced your own online marketing skills and learned how to attract leads, sales, and cash flow to you effortlessly. How would that change your business? What would that mean to you? Would that mean more commissions, the ability to finally take your family on that vacation, the ability to finally, retire your spouse, or fire your boss? How would that change your life? Here's some things, some more testimonials of people saying that have worked with me. This is a business partner of mine, Celine Monique. She says, I did it. I'm L1 now. It's a leadership level and affiliate program that we promote. This is Mike Lewis and Jaquel. 7 new leads and counting. Oh yeah, and a sweet commission doesn't hurt either. Thank you, Antonio. Jennifer says, thank you for making my transition into network marketing a positive one. I really gained a lot of insight and tips into helping grow my business. I appreciate you taking the time to answer all my questions and help me to understand the things that were a little over my head and out of my comfort zone. You truly have an infectious personality, which makes you approachable and an amazing mentor and coach. I wish you nothing but the best and continued success. Alex says, Alex, thanks, Antonio, thanks so much for your Social Career Mastery Bootcamp. You can actually grab that on my website, which you poured your heart and soul into, and which you gave a step-by-step meaty value for 5 weeks and did it totally free of charge. Did it and not without demanding anything in return. I have never personally experienced such generosity online. May you be richly rewarded for your truly wanting to help and for helping those who are hungry for education and how to build a successful business online. Lori says, hey, Antonio, happy Friday. Just wanted to say thank you for all your mentoring over the past couple of weeks. I'm starting to find my groove, and I'm starting to see results on the topics we discussed and the tips that you shared. Thank you for all your help. I greatly appreciate it. So the truth of the matter is, it took a lot of work for me to get where I'm at. As I said before in the beginning, I spent thousands of dollars on training courses, live events, coaching, and mentorship, and I went through the trial and error. And I want to work with serious people who don't want to go through trial and error and want some hands-on assistance and guidance to actually get the results they desire in their business and in life. And so, if that's you, stick around, and I'll share with you how we can do it. But it's very simple, and we do it using a training and marketing platform called My Lead System Pro. Now, if you heard of MLSP before, stay with me. It certainly has changed a lot, and it's continuing to evolve. This is a powerful system. I've actually been a member since April 2015, and I've generated over close to 3,000 leads since April 2015. MLSP was founded in 2008. It's very established. I think they've paid out over $10 in affiliate commissions, and it has helped to create some of the industry's rock stars like Ray Higdon, Cesar Rodriguez, Tanya Eliza, Diane Hockman, April Marie Tucker, Justice Egan, Adam Shamlin, and so many. It's considered a top producer incubator and the Harvard University of online marketing. And so there have been many more success stories of people who started at ground zero and become full-time leaders in the industry inside of MLSP. And there are tons of systems out there that attract leaders who come in, promote it, make a ton of money, and then leave. But MLSP has been very, very successful in taking new marketers who haven't been successful and teaching and training them how to become leaders. So let me show you what MLSP provides and how you can actually take advantage of being a member and take advantage of me and my time. So when you get started with a mastery membership of MLSP, You get your very own blogging platform. Imagine having your own personally branded authority creating blogs set up in minutes. MLSP has eliminated 100% of the tech frustration and time consuming setup of creating your own blog. This has a $1997 value. We also have MLSP's Funnelizer, which is a state-of-the-art technology and software that marketers pay $200 a month for, and now can be yours to brand yourself. Basically imagine, creating beautiful capture pages, professional capture pages, sales pages, and entire sales funnels that sell anything you want, including affiliate products, your products, coaching services, or your business opportunity. No tech required. It's a plug and play, and it takes less than 60 seconds to build your first funnel. This has a $200 a month value. You also get done for you capture pages. And the reality is, one of the biggest problems network marketers face when they first get started is not having value to give away just yet. And that's the way you attract people to you. You provide value, you provide content up front, and they become your lead. But most marketers don't have value to give away yet, and that's okay. With MLSP, My System Pro, you get to leverage and use our training, our value, give them away for free to your prospects in exchange for their email address. You build your list, and this is ultimate leverage. You'll start getting leads this weekend. You also get MLSP's cutting edge CRM. This is a customer relationship management manager tool that is the most profitable tool in your tool chest. You take detailed notes on your prospects, filter through them in milliseconds, schedule follow-up appointments, send customized emails based on the conversations you've had with your prospects, and manage your relationships like a pro. This has a $200 a month value. You also get access to 100% pure profit products. Here's what most top earners do in the industry, right? If you could take value and provide a solution to every single prospect you talk to and get paid for it, would you do it? Top earners do that every single day because, like I said before, they know only 10 to 30% of people will ever join them in business. You get to take products from the biggest names in our industry: Ray Higdon, Diane Hockman, Mark Harbert, Justice Egan, and Adam Chandler, and you get to sell these and earn commission. These products range from $5 to $1,500, and you get 100% of the sale and commission. This has a $997 value, right? So here's a quick legal disclaimer. I have to say this. No, you do not have to purchase any of MLSP's products to sell them. No, there are no pass-ups or compensation plan because MLSP is not a business opportunity, right? One of the biggest misconceptions about My System Pro is that, oh, I don't want to promote something else. You're not promoting something else. You're promoting yourself. You can promote whatever it is you want. MLSP is not a business opportunity. It is a revolutionary, innovative, extremely robust, and powerful education platform and affiliate program for home business owners designed to help you build any home business faster, just like the pros do. So let's recap on everything you actually get. So you get the blogging platform that has a $1997 value. You get MLSP's Funnelizer, which is a $200 a month value. You get done for you capture pages, $14.97 value. You get MLSP's cutting edge CRM, a $200 a month value. You get 100% pure profit products. That is $997. And then you also, total value of that is $4,891. Go to antonioRthompson.com/MLSP now. You can take a test drive. But let me just say this real quick. Would it be worth it? Would it be worth $4,891 if you learned how to forever generate leads and never run out of people to talk to? Would it be worth it if it allowed you to add just one person a week? Would it be worth it if it gave you the skills to go out there and talk to people at will? Would it be worth it? Would it be worth $4,891 if you could do that? Would it be worth $4,891 if it added an extra $1,000 a month inside income to your business? Would it be worth it if it gave you a little more time freedom? Well, here's the reality. MLSP does not cost $4,891. Doesn't even cost $1,000. Doesn't even cost $500. And it doesn't even cost $250. You can take a risk-free test drive of MLSP uh, for $150, 30-day test drive. There is a offer on the right-hand side. When you go to antonioRthompson.com/MLSP now for a 30-day risk-free test drive of My Lead System Pro. That's right. I'm so confident that we'll give you 30 days to check it out, risk free. If you don't get leads or be on track to earn affiliate commissions in your business in 30 days, or you're unsatisfied and just think this software, this training platform is not for you, simply let us know. A full refund, no questions asked. Order by midnight tonight, and you'll get two 30-minute coaching sessions. There are only 5 of these available. I have very limited time. I am a certified coach inside this platform, so I have quite a few clients, but I'm making availability in my schedule to work with 5 people and offer them 2 30-minute coaching sessions when you grab your risk-free 30-day test drive by midnight tonight. If you have any questions, you can email me at antonio@antonioRthompson.com, or text me at 347-460-4174. And it's $150 for the 30-day test drive. No risk, right? This is right for you, right? As I said before, no, this is not another business opportunity. No, it will not interfere with what you're currently doing. It will actually enhance what you're currently doing, because you'll be learning how to actually and effectively market yourself online. There are no tech skills required, no special software, equipment, or skills needed. You don't need to be an expert or even had any success yet, right? You can do this even if you are afraid and unsure. I'm going to work with you and help you and guide you to actually getting results. You don't have to stop doing other strategies. You don't have to spend a lot of time to get results. You don't need any existing product or service to promote. You don't need to hire staff. You can do this. So a couple questions I want to ask before we wrap up, and I get into some questions, actually your questions here. But I want you to ask yourself a question, right? And these aren't going to be the easiest questions for everyone to answer. Ask yourself, if not now, when? If you don't do My Lead System Pro now, when? You joined network marketing because you wanted more. That's why you joined. That's why I joined. That's why we all joined, right? We all wanted time freedom. We all want more money. Maybe you want more time with your family. Maybe you want to, bring your spouse home. Maybe you want to fire your boss. Whatever the case is, we want more. Now, I'm going to ask you, is this the first time you wanted more out of life? I know for me, it wasn't the first time I wanted more out of my life when I first got started. There were multiple times before that. So what's different this time? What's going to keep you from kicking the can down the road until the next time, right? You know that there are things that aren't working in your business. And from this training, you see that there are things that you can learn and leverage using this system that can get you the results that you want. So if this is not the time, when is it going to be, right? This is something I had to ask myself quite some time ago. And, I've got tons of ideas. I get fired up. And, once I hit the first hurdle or a bit of a challenge, or some risks or challenges come into way, and I would buckle back and not move forward. And this is a vicious cycle that we all get caught up in. And I want you to recognize it, because we all go through it. So think to yourself, if this is not the time, when is it going to be the time? Right? When are you going to realize that what you're doing now is not working and you need to try something different? 5 years from now? 10 years from now? Right? Now is the time, right? This is the right time. This is the time. And now, if not this, then what? If you don't do network marketing, if you don't succeed in this industry, then what are you going to do to get the results you desire? Another job? Is it another 10 or 20 more years of doing whatever it is you're doing? Are you going to somehow save to start a traditional business? I don't know what you're passionate about, but I think your passion is achieving the kind of freedom that network marketing can afford you. So if not this, what are you going to do? The reason why I ask these tough questions is because I want you to realize that, and I want you to really think about, answer these questions because it is the time, right? And network marketing is the platform for you. You just have to make a decision. And that decision is taking your risk-free test drive of My Lead System Pro. Now, I want you to ask yourself, 90 days from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, will your future self be thanking you for the action you took now? Or will you be living with looking back and living with regret? Mark Twain once said, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, and discover. I want you to think about this and tap into your fuel. I want you to tap into the reason why you're doing this industry so that you grab your risk-free 30-day test drive, go through the training, and start to implement and get the results in your business that you want so you can begin living your dream lifestyle. So without being an MLSP Mastery member, it would literally take you years, if ever, to create the value, products, websites, profit centers, and revenue streams that are waiting for you inside of Mastery. Stop struggling, leverage, and build your business exactly like the pros do starting today. And we got some more bonuses for you if you're still on. When you purchase your Mastery membership today, you're also going to get access to the Biz Builder Challenge my mentors Justice and Adam did, and that's only if you take action today. This is 6 weekly webinars, weekly group coaching webinar will turn you into a traffic and lead generation machine and a profit pumping entrepreneur who attracts sales and signups on demand. Enjoy top producer training on lead gen, content creation, productivity, mindset, audience building, and refining a bulletproof 6-figure home business infrastructure. This has a $997 value. You also get 6 weekly conference calls. Kick off your week with the Biz Builder coaching, support, and accountability that you need to stay on track via Monday morning motivation and mindset recorded calls. That has a $197 value. You also get the challenge points tracker. This is the ultimate look in the mirror for home business owners, an income producing activity tracker that simplifies business building activities for a high level of entrepreneur accountability. That has a $47 value. You also get the goal setting workbook, the ultimate look tool for creating clarity and focus in your business. Discover the entrepreneurial juice you require to push you through the inevitable challenges that come with learning new skills and building your cash flowing home business enterprise. This has a $97 value. You also get access to super bonus number 1 of the Colorado Mastermind recordings. In June, Justice and Adam rented an 8,000 square foot house in Breckenridge, Colorado for an intimate 3-day mastermind. Members paid up to $3,500 to attend. They trained on topics including copywriting, creating your online marketing game plan, blogging, email marketing, and more. You get access to the recordings with your membership. This has a $997 value. You also get the challenge audio archives, get 58 incredible audios from previous challenges. These audios include top-notch mindset and marketing training, special guest appearances from 6, 7, and even 8-figure earners, and so much more. They're perfect for your car rides, downtime, or workouts at the gym. This has a $297 value. You also get the instant lead gen strategies. These are 3 bonus videos detailing exactly what Adam and Justice are doing right now to get leads through solo ads, Twitter, and Facebook paid advertising. This has a $197 value. You're also going to get access to the Facebook Challenge Facebook group. Be part of the most lively, supportive, and motivating Facebook group you've ever seen. This is the perfect place to get your support and get all of your questions answered. This has a $197 value. So here's everything you get now. MLSP blogging platform, funnelizer, dump you capture pages, MLSP's cutting edge CRM, the pure profit products, plus the 6 weekly webinars from the Biz Builder Challenge, the 6 weekly motivation and mindset conference calls, Biz Builder Challenge activity points tracker, the Biz Builder Challenge goals worksheet, plus the Colorado Mastermind recordings, as well as the challenge audio archives and the 3 lead generation bonuses and the private Facebook group. This now has a total value of $7,767 when you go to antonioRthompson.com/MSP now and take your risk-free 30-day test drive. It's $150. Take action now. I'll be in touch once you do and get you started and get you rolling.